Hello students, in this session of genetics, we are going to discuss about probability problems. So before going to the probability problems, we need to discuss about what is probability. So probability is a branch of mathematics which mainly deals with the study of the measurement of likelihood. Measurement of likelihood means how likely the event is to occur, is to happen, and the proportion is true or false will be calculated by mathematical measurements or formulas. That is called as probability. For example, if you toss a coin, probability of getting head, probability of getting tail, or if you toss a dice, then probability of getting 1 to up to 6. So that is the probability here. So probability is mainly calculated by real life observations, that is applied to the mathematical formula, and we calculate the probability of the event that to happen. That is probability here. So in probability there is two rules are there. Two rules, one is called as multiplication rules and second one is called as additive rule. Here the formula is number of the probability is equal to number of specific events divided by total number of events. For example, here if I toss a coin, probability of getting tail, that means coin has two heads, one is head, other one is tail. So there is two total events are there. Out of that, probability of getting specific event, that means I want tail that to happen when you toss a coin, then tail is one number, right? So total number, 1 is tail divided by total number is t, 1 by 2 is the probability of getting tail in one instant when you toss a coin. So that is the probability here. So in that probability, as I said earlier, it has two rules. One is called as multiplication rules and second one is called as additive rules. We will follow one by one. We will discuss about one by one. First one is called as multiplicative rule. It is also called as AND rule. When two or more independent events that like to happening at a single interval of time. That means two or more independent events are there. Take example, I am flipping two coins here. Whenever I flipping two coins here, probability of getting head in one coin, probability of getting tail in other coin. That is two independent event happening at a single interval of time where we need to apply multiplication rules here. So that means because of tossing a two coins one instant, we will have single outcome but two independent events that is happening, right? Because of that, you can calculate those probabilities like this. If I flip a coin independently, probability of getting one head and one tail, as I said earlier, tail and head is two faces here, tail and head is two faces, total event will be 2. In that one probability where we are expecting head here. Head means only 1 by 2. In other coin, we are expecting tail 1 by 2 here. So here tail probability in total probability is 1 by 2. Head probability is also 1 by 2. Here that is happening in single interval of time. Then you need to go for a symbol called as multiplication. Then 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4 is the answer for that. When you apply multiplication rules, by applying multiplication rules, you need to keep in mind that the instant two or more independent instant or factors events are happening at a single interval of time. You need to go for multiplication rules. Next, one more example here. With respect to dice, I am telling, and whenever dice is flipped independently, probability of getting 1 in one die and probability of getting 3 in one die. That means dice has 6 faces, right? Total probability is 6. Out of 6, probability of getting 2 or probability of getting 3 here. That means we'll go one by one here. In one dice, 2 probability is 1 chance is there when you flip that dice independently. Total probability is 6. And then one more event here is uh, 3, expecting we are 3 here, 1 event, total of 6 here. So that is equal to 1 by 6 into 6, that is 6. So this is the chance that probability of getting 2 and 3 in independently in single incidence. In that case, you need to go for multiplicative rules. Then in some cases, you need to go for some different rules, that is called as additive rules. So when that will be occurs, we need to discuss about that in additive rules. Next one is called as additive rule here. Additive rules, when you apply, when that is applicable, is one event is happening in 2 or more different ways, right? That means one coin flipped independently, probability of getting head or tail is one incidence happening in 2 here. That means probability of getting head or tail here, right? Head or tail is there. Because of that, total probability is 2 divided by in that we'll go with head first. Head here, head, chance of head is 1 by 2 because total probability is 2 and head is 1 probability, and then probability of getting tail is 1 by 2 also. So because of here we need to go for additive rules instead of multiplication. Why? Because one coin is there flipped and we are expecting head or tail here. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, total probability is equal to 4 here and 2 here, that is equal to 1 by 2 here. Sorry, the 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 in denominator is 2 and numerator is 2, because when you sum up that denominator, numerators, 2 by 2 is there, and whenever 2 by 2 is there, there is one chance is there to get head or tail here. So that is the additive rules here. Next one is you need to go for dice here. When one die flipped independently, probability of getting 5 or 4 here. So total probability is 6 because dice has 6 face and getting 5 is 1. Again here we need to go for additive rules, and the probability of getting 4 is 1 out of 6. So we need to get 6 denominators here and 2 in numerator, 2 ones are 2 3s are 6. The total probability is 1 by 3. Understand? Next we move on to actual problems with respect to probability here. The first problem is 2 heterozygous tall plant is crossed. What is the probability of offsprings to get the homozygous received type? That means what is given here? 2 heterozygous tall, that means capital T small t is crossed with capital T small t, and what is the probability of offsprings to get the homozygous received traits? That means we will write it in Punnett square here, capital T small t, and this is the Punnett square here. So you need to write all the parameters which is mentioned in Punnett square. This is male, this is female, this is male and female, and this is parents. Like that, you need to write. Otherwise, you will not get marks properly. So here, homozygous tall, heterozygous tall, and then homozygous dwarf plant. So what is asked here? Probability of offsprings to get the homozygous received, right? Homozygous received. Total population is 4. Out of the homozygous received population is 1 by 4. The total probability is equal to 1 by 4. Next, we will move on to one more problem here. Consider trihybrid cross. Consider trihybrid cross. What is the probability of getting capital A small a, capital B small b, capital C small c offsprings from heterozygous parents with genotype of capital A small a? We'll write down that capital A small a, capital B small b, small c. Remember, cross with capital A, capital B, small b, capital C, small c. So, these are the parental cross and probability of getting these offsprings in F1 generation, that is asked here. So, here in tri-hybrid hybrid cross, if you go on write Punnett square, that will be very difficult. Instead of that, you need to go for individual Punnett squares here. So, I will do cross here, this cross and this cross first. So, here capital A, small a, cross with capital A, capital A. So, I will do the cross here. In that, so capital A, capital A, capital A, capital A, capital A, small a, capital A, small a. Here the offspring which is produced from this cross is this one. Probability of this is the total number of offsprings produced with heterozygous is 2 out of total population is 4. 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2 here. So, with respect to capital A, small a. Next, I will do one more cross here, that is cross capital B, small b, cross with capital B, small b. Two heterozygous parents are crossed here. So, capital B, capital B, capital B, small b, capital B, small b and small b, small b. This is the cross, and what is asked here in the offspring genotype, that is capital B, small b. That means here 1 and 2 population is there. 2 out of 4, 1 by 2, once again capital B, small b it is. Okay. Next one is capital C, small c, cross with small c, small c. That is given, right? So, in that cross, you can see I will do the Punnett square here, capital C, small c, capital C, small c, small c, small c, small c, small c. What is expected here? Capital C, small c. So, here the capital C, small c is also 2 out of 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. So, the total probability of getting these offsprings from these parents, pardon, getting these offsprings from this parent, because I will once again I will rub it up to clear out this genotype here. Probability of getting this one, probability of getting this genotype is totally, so I will go and writing 1 by 2 from this parent, 1 by 2 from this genotype and 1 by 2 from this genotype, that is capital C, small c. So, total probability is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 8 is the correct answer for that. Next, we will move on to one more problem here. Parents have 4 offsprings. What is the probability of getting one girl followed by 3 boys? So, it is specifically given. That means, what is given here? Parents have 4 offsprings. In that, a probability of getting one girl followed by 3 boys. That means, it is given like this: one girl followed by 3 boy, girl, boy, boy. If the sentence is varies, you can see in CSR examination, other examinations, if this sentence is not given, that means randomly it is given. Parents have 4 offsprings, and what is the probability of getting one girl and 4 boy? In that case, you need to go for G, B, 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 because girl followed by 3 boys, or girl may be in the middle, boy, girl, boy, boy, or boy, boy, girl, boy, or boy, 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 girl. Like that, you need to go for this probability if the sentence is not given like this. Followed by 3 boys is specific. Because of that, I am going with this formula. Otherwise, if the question is given like this, probability of getting one girl and 4 boys, definitely these are the all other chances here. In that case, it is specifically given. We need to go for girl, boy, boy, boy. In that, probability of girl, in human reproduction, commonly they will give birth for only single individual. So, because of that, we need to calculate either girl or boy. One child will be born commonly. Because of that, girl probability is 1 by 2, right? Boy probability is 1 by 2. Boy probability once again 1 by 2, and then one more probability of boy is 1 by 2. So, the total total probability is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 16. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So this is the answer for this question here. Next we'll move on to same question here. That means parents have 4 offsprings. What is the probability of getting 1 girl and 4 boy? You can see here it is given randomly like this, it may be girl, boy, 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 right, or boy, girl, boy, boy, or boy, boy, girl, boy, next boy, 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 girl. So we already calculated for GBBB. The probability is 1 by 6 here, right? So here this probability is 1 by 16, sorry. This probability is 1 by 16 once again. This probability is 1 by 16 and this probability also 1 by 16. Why? Because girl probability is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Total probability is 1 by 16. So here it is applicable for all those things here. Why? Because randomly it is given 1 girl and 4 boys. So then you need to go for additive rules. Why? Because single incidents happen in multiple times here. So in that 1 by 16 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 16. 16 is the numerator, and then if you sum up 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 will be the, sorry, 4 will be the numerator, 16 will be the common denominator. 4 ones are 4 fours are. So 1 by 4 is the answer for this question. Next, we'll move on to one more problem here. If both heterozygous red color for a flower plant is crossed, the probability of getting heterozygous offsprings will be. That means what is given here? Heterozygous red color. This is homozygous, this is heterozygous red, and this is white color, right? Heterozygous, parents, both heterozygous parents are cross, capital A or small r cross with capital R small r. This is parents, right? And this is gamete, capital R small r, capital R small r. This is gamete, and then it will gives out heterozygous parents. We'll write it in Punnett square, capital R small r cross with capital R small r. You need to write all those things in genetic problems. In examination, if you skipped out the steps here, they will reduce the marks. Because of that, you need to write female, this is male, gamete, F1, like that you need to write. This is capital R, homozygous red, capital R small r, heterozygous red, capital R small r, heterozygous red, small r white here. Then what is the question here? Getting heterozygous offsprings. Heterozygous is 1 and 2 out of 4, 2 out of 4, and 2 ones are 2 twos are 1 by 2 is the answer for this question. Next one is, if the couple has 7 children, what is the probability of them have 3 girls first, then having 4 boys? So this is the extension of the previous problem here. So couple has 7 children, and then the probability of getting 3 girls first. That means girl, 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 followed by 4 boys, boy, 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 boy. 3 girl followed by 4 boy. Then probability of getting girl is 1 by 2, girl again 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, because boy also 1 by 2, right? So total probability of that is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into, yeah, this is 3 girls, right? 1 by 2 into 3 girls followed by 4 boys. Then the answer is 1 divided by 128 is the answer. Understand? The last question in your probability is, consider tribe hybrid cross of heterozygous parents. What is the probability of progeny being dominant for 2 and recessive for 1? Second question is, what is the probability of progeny being dominant for 1 and recessive for 2. So here what is given here? Capital D, small d, capital R, small r, capital Q, small q is crossed with same thing, capital D, small d, capital R, small r, capital Q, small q. If you do the Punnett square for these crosses, capital D, small d, cross with capital D, small d, capital D, capital D, capital D, small d, capital D, small d and small d will be there. Again, if you do cross with capital R, small r, capital R, small r, capital R, capital R, capital R, small r, capital R, small r, small r, small r. Next, one more cross is capital Q, small q, capital Q, small q, capital Q, capital Q, capital Q, capital Q, small q, capital Q, small q, and small q, small q. So, what is given? First question is being dominant for 2 and recessive for 1. It may be being dominant means dominant, dominant, recessive, and there is no specifically given here. That means dominant followed by recessive is not given. Because of that, dominant, recessive, dominant also probability is there, or dominant, dominant, recessive also probability is there. So here in all of them are heterozygous, right? Because of that, dominant trait will be 3. It may be homozygous or heterozygous. Dominant will be 3 and recessive will be 1. Right, dominant will be 3 and recessive will be 1, and dominant pedigree ratio will be 3 by 4, and here recessive will be 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 1 by 4. Here dominant recessive means again here 3 by 4 into 3 by 4 into 1 by 4. The answer is 64, 9 by 64. Here also same answer you will get, and here also same answer you will get. Then the total answer for all these genotypes will be 9 by 64 for this one, plus 9 by 64 for this one, and 9 by 64 for this one. So here 64 will be denominator and numerator will be 27 by 64. So this is the answer for first A question. So second one is B question here. Same thing here. What is the probability? Being dominant for 1 and recessive for 2. Dominant for 1 and recessive for 2, DRR, and it may be RDR also possibilities there, or RRD also possibilities. Here dominant is 3 by 4, recessive is 1 by 4 plus into 1 by 4. So the 3 by 64 is for DRR, and same thing for RDR and RRD also, because of the total probability for this one is 3 by 64 for DRR plus 3 by 64 plus RDR for RDR, and 3 by 64 again for RRD. So total probability is equal to 64 is denominator and 9 by 64 is the answer for B question. So this is the problems with respect to probability. Thank you.